Hello, Darthvegan here, back with another episode of Kerbal Space Program Season 5. Today we're going to be heading out to Duna and hopefully send a couple probes and maybe a couple of sats up there to be establishing some better communications in that area. But first, I want to make sure there's no parts I want to unlock, like these nuclear engines. Yes, I do want to unlock those. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. That's restricted requirements. So I need this, and then this, and then I can get this one. Oh, but it doesn't have anything. It has nothing. Another battery pack, more solar cells. Okay, we'll go ahead and take those. Got 400 left. I got a new Orbital. That's not bad. Probably could use that. Robotic parts, I'm gonna wait on that probably. This is not bad. I like this Orbital here. Yeah, let's take it. The Octo 2. Alright, that's all my science. But we should get lots and lots of science for this this little trip. And so let's go get into the builds. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is design some pretty simplistic satellites. This Orbital Octo is a little more expensive, but it's a lot lighter and more versatile. So we're going to go ahead and add it in. Does it have a reaction wheel as well? Electric charge. I don't think so. Alright, so we'll add in a reaction wheel. Just get to the couple of very basic satellites and very basic probes. They're going to be basically the same, except the probe will land and satellite won't. So, all right, let me get those put together. All right, so we have the DVS Duna probe MK1. Very exciting name for that. Yes, I know. It's got a satellite up here, hopefully with all the bits and bobs, and then it's got two landers. One lander that will be going to Duna and one that will be going to Ike, hopefully, if we have enough fuel. And then we got plenty of fuel to get us into orbit, I think. And, yeah, I think we're ready to do this. Of course, I'm sure I've forgotten tons of things, because that's how I roll. I love to forget stuff. Ready for launch in 3, 2, 1... launch. Beautiful. Look at her go. What a beauty she is. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and jettison our fairings here. And I'm going to finalize our orbit. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and drop this lower stage right there. And we'll let this upper stage finalize our orbit, and then we're going to set a course for Duna. While waiting for our alignment to get correct with Duna, we got a couple of contracts that were complete. One for the Sentinel and one for the Comets with the Sentinel. So we got both of those complete. Now we're going to fine-tune this intersection that Astrogator tried to put in for us here. Looks like it needs to be fine-tuned just a little because don't actually have an intersection, looks like. There we go. Now we're talking. So let's just get this dialed in just a little before we actually do the burn. There we go. Coming into Duna. Alright, looks pretty good. I think we can correct this a little as we get closer. Alright, yeah, I won't be able to really adjust that too much. Okay, let's go ahead and go to target and begin our burn. We're a little bit behind on the burn, but that's all right. We'll be able to make it just fine. I can get an intersection with Ike straight away. But the way I have the probes stacked, I really need to intersect with Duna first to get our satellite deployed. So I'm going to skip that. We're going to go here to about 440,000. That's pretty good for the satellite, I think. So we'll probably leave that there. And so let's fly and make that burn. All right, so this is going to be our secondary burn. It's only 11.4 meters per second. Very small burn. Should be no problem for this this skipper. In fact, we might have to turn the skipper down just a little, just so that we don't overburn. There we go. Even so, it's a 1 second burn. And initialize the burn. There we go. Should see our indicator come in here. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. All right. Very good. How come I can't? There we go. Check that out. All right. So now we just have to get to Duna. We're still orbiting the sun at the moment. So it looks like we're going to intersect about right up here. And let's go ahead and set another maneuver node. Oops. For our periapsis of Duna, we're going to use fuel to do that. Not going to do an aero capture. All right, that'll be another 600 meters per second, but we got plenty, I think, so should be fine. Not quite a 90 degrees, but it's fine. All right, we're going to go ahead and warp to that maneuver. It's going to be another 232 days. See you when we get to Duna. And there's Duna. Zoop, zips right in. I'm going to go ahead and get ready to do our orbital insertion burn here. That'll be good. Lovely, lovely planet Duna. I like coming to Duna. It's a fun place to go to. If you don't kill yourself accidentally. Which I'm likely to do. There we go. Turn up the thrust on the old skipper. We're going to burn retrograde, get ourselves into a nice orbit here. I think we should still have enough to go to Ike as well. If not, it's not the biggest deal. I think we will, though. And there we go. Awesome. Got a nice orbit of Duna. We're going to go ahead and decouple our satellite here. You know what? I should have used the stack separators instead of decouplers. Whoopsie. Let's go ahead and log temperature. We're going to send that. We're going to send press mat. There we go. Awesome. Get some good science there. That thing is going to just stay in orbit and help transmit. We're going to go ahead and take one of our mystery goos here and transmit that back home. There we go. Awesome. Let's go ahead and get this thing separated up here. Did I screw this up? I think I did. Did I not put a decoupler in here? In between these? Here's the engine. Here's the heat shield. Where's my decoupler? Oh my gosh, did I forget a decoupler in between the two probes? Oh, I'm so dumb. Oh my gosh. What have I done? Yeah, there's no decoupler here. This is the heat shield to go to Duna. I just stuck it right on the bottom of the heat shield. Oh my gosh. I could take this. How can I do this? This was supposed to be a probe for Ike. All right. Well, first let's get this thing into position here. Let's go to the apoapsis. We're going to go ahead and set up a maneuver to bring us down to the periapsis. You know what? Actually, let's go to the periapsis and set a maneuver node there. And we'll bring in this orbit to altitude here. What is the... Is it like 40k or 50k the altitude for the for Duna? I don't know, but we'll go down to about 25k. How about that? That should hopefully get us into a nice aero capture. We're gonna do that. Ooh, we had a little Ike lunar eclipse there. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Go retrograde. We're gonna separate these probes. Maybe I did this on purpose. Yes, that's it. We did it on purpose. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and separate these probes up. Get down into Duna's atmosphere. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and detach these. I do have this on a docking node here. So decouple node. There we go. Let's go ahead and turn on RCS on these guys and get away from the ship. Got some space debris there with that shroud, but that's all right. Okay, so this is the problem. These guys... Well, let's get this mothership back up into a good orbit here. Yep. Yep, bye-bye. Get this guy up high again. Doesn't really have to be that high, but we're going to get it back up to about 329 to a circular orbit here. There we go. Very good. All right, so now this guy, he's going to dip down into the atmosphere. The question is this. How can I do it without damaging this guy? Like, if I can... I didn't even mean to leave these parachutes on the Ike one. That's all right. We could, we could let this guy absorb all the heat. Jettison the heat shield. And see if this guy will survive. Let's zip around a little bit. About right here. Alright, here we go. I'm going to retract those solar panels. Wouldn't be a Darthvegan episode if we didn't have some sort of screw up, would it? Alright, I'm going to see if I can activate that engine. And then I'll retract these solar panels. We'll keep these going. We'll keep this antenna going as well. I'm going to go ahead and click to deploy the parachutes when we can, when it's safe. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and jettison this heat shield, I think. I don't know if there's enough atmosphere to break these solar panels or not. There probably is. We'll see. I'm going to do a quick save right now and see if these solar panels break. Oh, we're coming in pretty slow. Whoop, 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 whoop. Stop. Don't want to turn on this engine yet. I'm going to go ahead and burn just a little bit. Slow us down a little. Go ahead and jettison the heat shield. That'll separate us up. Activate this engine. There we go. This guy. Let's turn this guy down. Can I extend the antenna? Yeah. There goes the second probe. He's like, bye! Alright, let's go ahead and put the legs down on both of them. There we go. And we'll let that guy, he'll go first. And we're just gonna plop on down here. I think we're gonna be fine. Extending these solar panels. Oh, need both of them, bro. Got direct sunlight, so. Go retrograde to the surface. Alright. I think we're fine with our solar panels extended. Maybe I should turn up the... or turn down the minimum pressure. And up the altitude to about 3,500. Maybe slow us down a little bit more. So there's such little air here. There we go. I do the other one too? Yeah, I can. Alright, so 3,500 for him. It'd be great if they were in different biomes too, huh? I don't know if they will be, but... Well, I can go ahead and get some science data right now. Not enough electric charge, okay. Well, that sucks. I hope I have enough electric charge whenever I land. Okay. Alright, so both of them have deployed their parachutes, which is good. Let's see if we can drift on down. Drift on down. Alright. Why is that other one falling so fast? Or is that just trash? That might be the heat shield. I hope it is. Oh, that's a cool shot, isn't it? Look at that. Nice. Okay. Alright, do I have enough to do this yet? Oh, I don't have enough electric charge. Okay. That's not cool. Let's allow partial. Still not enough electric charge. Oh, that's not good. Not good at all. Definitely needed bigger batteries on these probes. Like he's sending it, though. He's sending it. Got 50%. There we go. Nice. All right, 100%. Cool. Probably won't be able to do the seismic data because it's a lot of science. I mean, it's a lot of data. How many data bits is this? 12. All right. All right, cool. So at least we was able to send some science of us flying, so that's good. Now we can maybe send some when we get to the surface as well. 8.9, that's not really that fast, to tell you the truth. Alright. Let's see if I can slow her down just a little. Bring her on down real nice and light. Just like so. Boop. Okay, let's switch over to the other guy. He's just about to drop down as well. Okay. I'm gonna wait for him to get a little lower. So much for sending a probe to Ike, but that's alright. I'm happy with this. There's the probe, 2 kilometers away. A little too much there, bro. A little bit too much. Midland Sea is where we ended up in. There you go. Alright, let's send the mystery goo from the Midland Sea. Yep, transmit that data. Oh, I have to turn on the partial here. Okay. Let's reset the goo container, review the data, send it. Okay, got that done. Press mat, Midland C, send that data. Okay, got that sent. Some temperature. Alright, sent that. Very good. And then we'll do the seismic data. This will be a problem. But it'll do it. It'll just take a little bit of time here. There we go. Awesome. Alright, so we sent all the data we had from our 2 probes to back home. So let's take a look and see what we got here for the probe MK1. See, this is the satellite, I think. Yeah, this is satellite. All right, so we need to rename this guy to be the satellite relay sat. All right, so let's rename DVS Duna relay sat. There we go. Awesome. So our first relay satellite is in place around Duna, and we also have a just a probe here with pretty much nothing to do. Doesn't have any science or anything, but then again, it's fine. Just sitting there, I guess. We have a couple probes on the surface. Nothing in Ike at the moment, unfortunately, because I screwed up with the build. Surprise, I screwed up. But, yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure and hit that like button. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Going up beyond the air in this crazy rocket fair. Now I'm at the apogee. Uh-oh, now comes gravity. Is carbon really a big sphere? Will it simply disappear? Now I don't see a flat earth, but I've known it since my birth. Complications, no Delta V. I gotta make it to the KSC. Jeb done burn up all his stash. I gotta help him not to crash. Complications, no Delta V. I gotta make it to the KSC. Jeb already popped his shoots. Think I'm gonna puke. Gravity, no escaping. Gravity, gravity, no escaping. Not for free, ships fall down. Hit the ground, make an angry sound. Every time orbits aren't around, plan a mission to the moon. Hope we get there very soon. Take a look at all these rocks, makes the surface look like pox. Complications, no Delta V. Hope we make it to the KSC. Jeb done burn up all his stash. I gotta help him not to crash. Complications, no Delta V. We gotta make it to the KSC. Jeb already popped his shoots. Think I'm gonna puke. Gravity, no escaping. Gravity, gravity, no escaping. Not for free, ships fall down. Hit the ground, make an angry sound. Every time orbits aren't around,